everybody. Happy Wednesday, July 1st, and Free Agency Day. And welcome back to another episode of Pucks and Power Plays podcast. Pucks and Power Plays is brought to you by Boston Sports Entertainment Network. You can find BSEN at BSEN_617 on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and then with an extra underscore up in front on TikTok, so _BSEN_617. You can find the podcast at Pucks and PP's Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. We also have a Discord where we have a hockey romance, and that book is getting announced tomorrow for the month of July. A hockey romance book club, yeah. So if you guys are interested or want to talk trading cards or just hockey in general, send us a message and we can send you the link for that. I'm Liz. You can find me at Liz__Fraser, and this is...
I'm Sam, and you can find me at Sam0323_20.
Guys, we have a lot to catch up on. Life happened, work happened, home renovations happened, so we've been on a little hiatus, little off-season for ourselves, if you would like to call it that. And of course, we come back to free agency after our draft, after a bunch of stuff. So we have a crap ton of stuff coming your way.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot.
The best one that we had to start off with, which is probably my favorite thing that has happened so far this offseason, is in his first year eligible, mind you, Patrice Bergeron has been named to the Hockey Hall of Fame. And on top of that, the Bruins will be retiring his jersey number. So the ceremony is coming up at some point this upcoming season. They already announced that it will happen, so I'm assuming when the schedule comes out, we'll have the exact date. But I am very excited for this.
I'm so excited. No one deserves it more. I'm ready to spend all my money on that game.
I'm ready to
We
sell.
will be there.
I'll sell Jacob if I have to.
I'd say I'd sell my jerseys, but that's not happening. I'm afraid. So
I'll sell my hockey cards.
We'll figure it out.
And that says a lot coming from me, guys.
Yeah, we will be there. One way or another.
We will be there. We will make ourselves there. And then on top of that, I want to say, I don't even remember what day it was. We announced our preseason schedule. So give me one quick second to find that because I didn't even think about that till I just said it.
I'm so excited for preseason. Like, I can't wait. I am a baseball fan and a hockey fan, so they kind of like perfectly overlap. So I'm never like without sports. But the Red Sox season is so disappointing that I'm just ready for hockey.
When did we announce the preseason? Oh no. Oh, okay, I found it.
Right.
So on the 22nd, we announced our preseason schedule. This upcoming season, it's going to look a lot different from last season. There are now only 4 preseason games instead of 6, and we will have 84 game regular season, which is weird.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new rules with
it.
Your NHL players can only play 2 games now during the preseason max. Doesn't matter which game. So you can have one of them play the first game to kind of see how they work with other guys, and then you're probably going to save them for the last game. But I feel like that's going to cause issues because we've seen it in the past where it's like you'll put this group of guys with all of these guys to help weed out who might be fighting for those spots, but also to see how they connect and work within each other. And now you're kind of limiting how much you can do that. So you really have to look at camp and not actual games, which I don't like that as much.
No, and especially in camp, you're not up against anyone else, so it's not like you have a realistic or accurate thing to go off of.
Right.
You're just going against yourself in camp.
Fantastic at skills or something, and you could be showing it off in camp, and then a game hits, you could suck.
So
they don't always translate in the exact same way that you expect them to.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
For a preseason, Our 4 games are against 2 teams that we always tend to see in the preseason of Washington and the Flyers. I'm kind of disappointed we don't have the Rangers because if I remember, the Rangers were the 3rd team that we would always play against.
I think so.
And I want them over Washington. I like that we kept the Flyers. I could have done without Washington for the Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I like the Flyers. That's a good matchup. I usually end up there. I'll end up at one of those.
But so starting it off, I don't know if this is the exact date it starts for everyone, but at least for the Bruins, hockey officially will start September 20th at 5 o'clock. It's a Sunday. We will be at TD Garden for that game playing against the Capitals. 2 days later on the 22nd at 7 o'clock, we're still home playing against the Flyers. Woo! Hockey's like only 2 months away, so it's okay.
Oh, thank God.
It's so close. It's a lot closer than normal, so I'll take it. On Thursday, the 24th at 7, we will be in Philadelphia. And then, of course, in the preseason, they want to give us a back-to-back. And Friday, we will be in Washington for a 7 o'clock game.
Perfect.
They're hitting us early with those. They're telling us what to expect for the regular season of back-to-back, back-to-back.
Yeah, they said, get your goalies ready.
Be prepared. You're going to have to get used to this all over again.
Yeah. I love hockey, but I hate when there's so much of like gaps between the games sometimes. Like baseball, it's like pretty much every day you're going. Hockey, you gotta wait. And I'm like, what do I do with myself? Like I'll watch the other teams, but I'm not like invested in it. So it's
I hate when there's like the 3-day break and it's like you're playing Toronto one day and then you're back home for the other one. And I'm like, it's right there. It's not like we're going from Seattle or Vancouver to back home or vice versa. Because I understand a 3-day break. You got to get used to now being 3 hours behind. And like, you don't want to immediately just go into that and deal with all the jet lag. I can understand that. But like when it's Toronto and Boston or like Carolina and Boston, I'm like, you guys are right there.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah. They need to work on that a little bit, maybe.
Just a smidge.
A little bit.
Maybe it'll give you a few less back-to-backs throughout a season. It'd be nice. I also get it. Other things happen at the venues, like there's concerts. We also have the Celtics, so we do have to plan around that. But like, we're better, so
yeah.
That's first. Yeah. That's all I ask.
Imagine a double header in hockey like they do in baseball. That would be insane.
Game over for all those players. I think if it happened last season with some of the games we had, Sway and or Corby would have just walked off at one point. They would have been done. We would have seen them on the bench leaving, packing their gear.
Yeah, that would not have gone well. E-Bug, where you at?
E-Bug, it's your turn. Our goalies don't want to play anymore.
Your turn. We need help. But hopefully that's not the case this season.
Hopefully. Ideally, it shouldn't be with some moves, but we will get to that after doing a quick cover of the entire draft. And we're going to scroll for this because I feel like it's easier to look at everything. But the first thing that started off draft weekend for us was, when was the 26th? That was Friday. Okay. On Friday, we did make a trade with the Utah Mammoth. We acquired JJ Peterka for our 2026 first round pick and a 2028 conditional first round pick, which was the one from Florida. The way that works for us is if Florida's pick falls within the top 10, we can choose to keep that pick for ourselves and instead give our 2029 first round pick to Utah, but that one's unprotected. So no matter where we fall, we somehow get first overall, it's going to Utah regardless. We have no say over that. And honestly, I'm not mad about the trade. Am I mad about what it caused later on? Yes. But am I mad about it? No. He's a young guy. He's not horrible. I'm going to pull up his stats because I don't remember his stats at all.
Yeah. I like him. I was a little upset with the picks going at first, and then I was like, do we really even know how to pick anyways?
Well,
So,
with the way they're rebuilding, all the younger guys are going to be like getting pretty close to their prime with like Higgins, Mitten, who's Nadinov. You're still going to have Pasta around that time. Like that 2028, granted that one depends on Florida, but our 2029 one shouldn't be like ideally based off everyone's development, and if things go well, we should be a playoff team, which means we're not even going to be in the first half of the draft. And then it just depends on the team for where they end up going. So, like, if you think about it developmentally, it's really not that bad if they get the 2029 pick.
yeah.
Because
I think it'll be fine.
They can do it. They have some playoff experience under their belts now from last season.
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Last season, he almost had 50 points. He had 47. He's been around the 50-point mark the past 3 seasons. He had 50 points in the 23-24 season with Buffalo, mind you. Just remember that. And then with Buffalo in the 24-25 season, he had 68 points and then 47 with Utah last season. But Utah kind of slipped into the playoffs, so I feel like it's not horrible. And also with how Utah was, I don't remember if he was second or third line, so I feel like that's not bad for a second or third line player.
No, that's not bad. I like it.
Especially when he's only 24. Like, that's a baby to me.
Yeah. It's so weird with all the young guys because, like, I think I'm young. I'm 20 years old, like, and then I see these kids that are like 18, 19. I'm like, am I old? I am 20. What?
I'm turning 25 this year. I feel old. That kid turned 24 this year. That is a whole year plus younger than me. That's a baby. And also, what do you mean they're making that much more than me and they're younger? Like, can I have some?
I know, right? Just like 1% of like one of your paychecks. That's probably more than I make in like a year.
Just give me a game. Give me a game's worth of your paycheck, please. That's all
Just
I
give me
want.
unlimited tickets. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah,
Now I'll
I'll
save
take
so
that.
much money.
But following that, we then had no picks in the first round, so everything falls to the next day, starting with pick number 56. Sam, if you want to take it away and try on some names, that'd be great.
Yeah. Well, at least the first one's Russian. We picked a goalie, Yuri Ivanov. He's 17 years old. I believe he's staying in Russia for his first 2, or for the next 2 years or something.
Next 2 years, he's supposed to be in Russia. I know there was talks about why we picked him when we did, when there were obviously other things we wanted to target. And if I remember correctly, it came down to the fact that our goaltending team very much liked him, and that's the reason we picked him over, I believe it was like a top 6 forward. And I have to agree, if your goaltending team is really pushing for a guy, and we have seen what they've done with like Corpy, Kudov, and like a bunch of other goaltenders that we have that maybe weren't great with their previous teams and then turned into these fantastic goalies with us. Like, I'm not going to question them. If they see a guy and are very interested and think he's going to be great, take him. Listen to them.
Yeah, and he was ranked 10th among the international goalies, so like that's not too bad.
No, especially with him being the youngest. Like, he's not the worst goalie. He's young, so he still has a lot of room to grow. And goalies don't typically hit their prime until like 25, 26. So we still got like 8, 9 more years. And then moving on, we had pick number 88.
You want me to go for it? Okay.
All for you.
Yep. If we say these names wrong, we're so sorry, but we're doing our best.
This is why I'm like Sam. I feel so bad. I say a name wrong.
It's okay.
I'm like, Sam's gonna try for me.
I'll try it. So with the pick 88 here, we have Niels Bartholdson. We're going to go with that. He's an 18-year-old right wing.
And then he had 42 points in 32 games last season with Sweden's U20 team. So not bad. Then with pick 104, we're back to another Russian player. We really had a theme with our first 4 players.
They're trying to get friends for Zadorov and Hutsi.
They really are.
Oh. Okay, let's see if I can get this one. Oh god, oh lord. It looks like Matej Blumel, like how his name is.
Yeah.
It's like so bad. Matvey Kotkov, maybe? I don't know. He's 17-year-old forward, and he had 31 points through 36 MHL games.
Which wasn't bad, because if I remember correctly, he was the player that was injured up until November, so he didn't have a full season to play. I want to say it was him who was injured. It maybe was someone else. But one of the guys we picked was injured and didn't come back until like November. But he hit the ground running, whoever it was, and had like 8 points in his first 9 games.
Mm.
So I'm going to say it's him. It probably isn't, but I'm going to say it is.
We'll go with it.
Following that, we're in the 4th round. We had 3 picks that round, and then we didn't because we decided to trade away pick 111. For the Penguins, we gave it to them. We took pick 170 from them and got a pick in the 6th round because we didn't initially have one, and then took the 2027 4th round pick, which was initially Winnipeg's. So that one has been transferred a bit, but it's ours now, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving on to 122, 11 positions later.
Perfect. So here we have Oscar Olsen. He's a left wing, and that is all the information my computer is giving me about him right now. So if you have anything else.
He also played in Sweden's U20 last season, and he had 30 points in 32 games.
Not bad.
And then we move on to the next round with pick 157.
We have Jacob Van Deven. We'll go with the defenseman.
And he wasn't always a defenseman. He was initially a forward, and he swapped to a defenseman last year or the season before. So a recent defenseman. But he played in the GOJHL with 32 points in 47 games, and now he's in the OHL with the London Knights. And then finally, I believe this is our last pick. No, second to last pick. We're in round 6 with pick 170. This is the one we got from the Penguins.
We got Roberto Henriquez, a goalie. Perfect.
We love our goalies.
He's a BC college commit, right?
Mm-hmm. He's going to BC. And then he had a 921 save percentage in a 222 goals against average in 37 games. He was the backup for his team last season, but the goalie got injured, so he ended up leading the team and was their starter for the playoffs and led them, I want to say, to the finals. I don't think they won, but he helped get them there, so that's all that matters. We have a goalie who can do stuff at a hard time, and that's important, especially considering the team we've had some years.
Yeah.
And then during all of this, because the Bruins wanted to have fun, they decided to bust out a trade. I will say, hearing that freaking horn every single time there was a trade during the draft almost drove me insane. I'm not gonna lie. I'd hear it and I'm like, I can't, not another trade, please. Also, when it's announced like 10 minutes before it actually happens on TV, and I'm like, why? Like, this one got announced, I want to say, like 30 minutes before it officially got announced on the broadcast, and I'm like, it's the Bruins. If it comes out, it's happening. Like, just say it.
Yeah, they take so long to just say it. Like, Please, just tell us.
Please. There was the one where it was back to back and it was the sound. They said it. He stopped and then it went off again. And he's like, on top of that, the other trade. And I'm like, just say that once. You don't need to have it go off twice. You could just keep going. Be like, hey, here's trade 1, here's trade 2, here's trade 3. You don't need to pause and let the thing go off.
I don't know. They need to work on that.
They do. I also felt so bad that like none of our guys that we drafted were actually at the draft. I think except for one of them. And that was kind of sad because I'd be like, oh, there's our pick. There's no one going up, but the guy before and the guy after just went up to go get their jerseys. I hope we still mail them to the guys we pick.
I know, right? It's like when they call someone at graduation and it like they're either just not there or it takes them a second. It's like, oh, okay.
I know, where are you going?
Oh.
And not to get sidetracked, but also all I remember from the draft is all the broadcasters being obsessed with the Toronto fan with the clipboard. I found his Twitter account. He's awesome. I now follow him. Because he's there. He ranks. The way it works is he will rank like all the forwards that they pick, 1 through like, I want to say it's 110. So he writes them down and is like, here's where I rank them.
That's a good idea.
I feel like that's a fun way to pass the time. If you're sitting at a draft that also went like, what, 7-8 hours? But anyways, back to the trade. Fabian Lysell is no longer a Boston Bruin. He is now an Av. And
okay with
we
that.
have to go with the name in the league instead. Because
Ivan.
Very unique name, and I love it. Both of them have received. Fabian Lysell was given a qualifying offer from Colorado. I don't know if he's like officially signed yet. I know we have since qualified Ivan and also signed him. And I will pull that up when we get to it. But that was the trade mid-draft that the Bruins decided to drop because, of course, they did. Ivan also played most of last season in the AHL with 26 points in 66 games, and then he had 9 games up with Colorado where he only had 1 point, but that's fine. He's young, so if we give him an actual chance, maybe we'll see something.
I hope so.
But after that, we had our final pick, 216 of the night.
Colin McRae, defenseman. My computer is just not giving me information about them.
I don't know if you can see what I'm sharing, but the jersey, I kind of love it.
I like it. Yeah. I like the black.
He was in the USHL last season with 30 points in 61 games, and he will be playing at Michigan State next season, which isn't a bad team. So, if I remember, Michigan's like very stacked for next season.
Yeah, they've been good, I'm pretty sure.
And that is the entire draft, which leads us to the updated development camp roster, which now just includes basically everyone from the draft in there. We have 4 goaltenders. I'm doing this math on the fly. I'm so sorry that I will actually be counting. 11 defensemen. 4 goaltenders, 11 defensemen, and then 16 forwards. And if I remember correctly, the one note I've been seeing so far about the development camp is how much Dean Letourneau has like grown and put on weight.
Yeah.
It kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie, just because of that. I'm like, imagine seeing that coming at you on the ice.
He's a big kid.
Like, no thank you.
I'm turning around, going the other way.
I'm like, you guys have fun. I'm leaving.
They're like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm not going near him. What are you talking about?
I do this today. I want to live. Thank you very much. I'm trying to remember what else. I think Zellers has stood out a bit. There was someone else they mentioned has stood out.
I know what you mean. I can't place it.
I know, I'm like, who was it? I want to say Scott was talking about it, so I'm just going to figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be a quick second, but we'll find it because, everything is all free agency.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while to get through all those tweets.
There is so many. Oh my gosh.
So much. I was at the Red Sox game and my phone was like overheating. Every time I checked it, there's like 5 new notifications. I was like, what is happening?
No, thank you.
Insanity.
I want to say the most insane thing I saw was everyone overreacting to our first pick with it being goalie, being like, so are we trading Swayman? What does this mean for his future? And it's like, you understand, 1, 17, super young. 2, goalies take a few years to develop. Like, he's not automatically going to be right in, kicking Swayman out and stealing a spot. That's not how
he just immediately comes in right now and starts playing at 17 years old.
Is our starter.
Ivan Demidov, you thought you were young? No.
Sorry to everyone else in our system. Sorry, DiPietro. Sorry, Simon.
Imagine doing that to Tippy after all of that.
I think he'd straight up leave. And
yeah, he'd be like, I'm going to Carolina. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to go join the fun.
Sweeney earlier in his presser, he was like, congrats to everyone. Congrats to Bussy, but Tippy's ready.
Okay.
You find it?
Some stuff about development camp. Where is it? I want the overall recap, please. Please tell me who you thought was great. That's not what I want. But whatever. I'm not going to fight it. I will turn on my light, though, real quick because the sun has kind of set.
I was just about to say that. I was like loving the dark, mysterious vibe over there. There we go.
There we go. It's
perfect.
Of that one time my camera was being weird when I was doing it with Emily for like 2 weeks straight. It was fine on everything else. Like, I opened multiple different things to check my camera. It was just some reason on StreamYard it did not like me.
Maybe that's what mine does.
Like, I was doing a campfire for 2 weeks straight. It just did it, and then it fixed itself. Like, it was fine the week before it happened. It just randomly did it for no reason. And I'm like, guess it's a campfire. And I was kind of like orange for 2 weeks, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, mine does not work on my computer. On Zoom, it's fine. On here, absolutely not.
Yeah, sounds about right.
We're in like 4 pixels here.
Yeah. Okay. Following all of that, we had 2 days ago now, qualifying offers were due. So we gave a good chunk of our players offers. What do we have? Matt Poitras got a qualifying offer, and that is probably my biggest one out of all of them that mattered to me.
Yes.
Him and Riley Duran are the only ones who have not yet been signed. The other 2 have had their qualifying offers. They're signed. They're on the team. And then I want to say the biggest one out of the 3 who didn't receive one was Jordan Harris, and that was a bit of a surprise to me.
Yeah.
But then it was probably more so they didn't want to pay him whatever it was, and we're going to go a bit lower.
Yeah, or they were worried, and they were using the injury concerns as a way to get that lower.
Hey, you can't get... How much did we sign for? I don't even remember. 8.5?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm going to find out how much did you sign for Jordan Harris.
I'll see. I'm so glad he's still here. I really like him.
Me too. It is 800. Yeah, 850.
850. Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Waiver
why.
kid.
I said 8.5, and I'm like, yeah, but he's getting
8.5 million dollars. Yes, for 10
As
years.
Jordan
Yep.
Harris should.
Yes, perfect. Got him locked up.
He was probably at like a mill or something, and they're like, you played 7 games last season because you died after 4.
Yeah,
We're
they're
not
like,
paying you.
we're not giving you any money. You can come for free if you want.
At least he didn't get league minimum.
And then the other two that did not qualify. Sorry, guys. Farewell.
Is it bad? I don't like I recognize them, but I don't recognize their names. I'm like, who?
Yeah, I've seen them before, but I don't follow those two specifically. So
No.
that was an okay decision for me.
Same. And then
So glad about Matt Patra. Just to circle back to that, we love
I'm
Matt Patra.
terrified someone's gonna offer sheet him. We've already seen an offer sheet this year.
Yeah,
The Devils,
that was earlier, right?
The Devils have offer sheeted Barrett Hayton from Utah. So Utah has a week to figure out if they are signing him or not. And I feel like this is going to be a harder decision because it's for 1 year. I think it's like 4.25, I want to say was the price. I know it was at least 4 mil.
Yeah, it was right around there.
Decides to match it. What happens is they can't trade him for a year, which would make him an unrestricted free agent, and he could just walk. Like they'll get nothing for him. So it's really up to if they see a future with him, they'll probably match it, and if they don't, they'll let the Devils take him and get the second round pick for him. Because I think they get a second for it, if I remember, with how much they offered him.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
But it scares me because if someone's already offer sheeting, how long until someone offer sheets Matt Patra if Don Sweeney does not sign him?
Don Sweeney's like, nope, we're good. No, we're not good. Keep him, please.
Please sign him right here, right now. You gave him his qualifying offer. Give him the money. It's not that hard, Don.
And you just cleared up money today, so
You cleared up so much money.
pay him. Pay him. Pay the man.
Speaking of how we cleared up money, we have, I guess the first one is technically in the unknown of Andrew Peak. Granted, his contract was up, so it didn't like technically clear it up because it was already clear for the offseason. But there is no Andrew Peak, and it is very upsetting.
It hit me earlier. I knew he was an unrestricted free agent, but it was like I wasn't hearing anything about him, so I was like, wasn't on my radar. And then I was watching Don Sweeney's presser, and he said, "We wish Andrew and his family well," and I just started crying.
I give him a thumbs down. I just want to know where he's going. Like, love Andrew Peak as a player. Did I want him on my team next season? No. Not as a player. I like him as a person. As a player,
He's there for emotional support.
off my team. Connor Clifton is here to replace you. Which, speaking of that, Cliffy Hockey is back in Boston for 2 years at 2.25 mil a year, which is not terrible for Clifton at all. I actually want to say that's less than what Peak made. And no offense to Peak, but Clifton is better.
I think they're right around the same thing, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on Connor Clifton. If anyone wants to give me more of a reason to like him, go for it. But I've been hearing that might be Zadorov's new D pair, so gonna have to learn to love him.
If they're a defensive pair, all I have to say is good luck to whoever is going against them. They are going to die. Just good luck. Because Clifton will hit you. He's not afraid to do it. He's hit Tom Wilson, and that tells you something, because it's Tom Wilson. Yeah. And you have Zadorov, who is also not afraid to hit you.
Yeah, definitely not afraid to hit anyone.
So good luck.
Oh, that's going to be great. gonna be great.
It's okay. I'm happy about that one though. I'm very happy he's home. It also seems to now be a theme each year where we're bringing someone home. Because last season and the off season we brought home Corrali. During the season, last season, or not last season, but 2 seasons ago now, we brought home Laco halfway through the season at the trade deadline. So Brad Marchand coming home win.
Give me back Linus Ullmark right now, please.
Linus Ullmark, please. I know you're not getting your chance because we do have a new goaltender. That's not new, but is new to the position.
You can just come stay here. You can just live here, and we'll pay you to live here. Like, please come back. I will pay you.
Our emotional support. Just like bench warmer.
He'd be good at that. He just gives everyone hugs when they're mad. Someone comes back on the bench like raging, and he just comes down the tunnel and just goes and gives them a hug on the bench.
Can we pay him to be like the emotional support player for the team?
Please, please. Oh, that'd be perfect. And then no one can hate on him because how do you hate? Well, already how do you hate on him? But
make him our e-bug. I know he technically can't have the roots of the e-bug, but there you go. Now he travels with the team.
Perfect. Linus Ullmark, you are a Boston Bruin.
But speaking of goaltenders, we had a trade today that came as pretty much, I want to say, no surprise to anyone. I questioned the team, I'm not going to lie. But Korpisalo has been traded to the New York Rangers. We got a 2028 fourth-round pick and a young forward that I actually know nothing about, and I should maybe look up. Because I kind of feel bad. I'm like, oh, I should research him, and then I never did.
That's okay. We'll figure it out right now.
He's ours now.
Sir. Yep.
He was in the AHL, obviously, with Hartford last season. He had 4 points in 51 games and was a -12.
Oh, beautiful.
But he's 23, so still a baby.
Yeah. He has time to fix that.
We can maybe develop him. Funny word for the Bruins, but we could.
We can work on that.
I will say the best thing about the entire trade is we retained nothing on Korpisalo, so it freed up $3 million in cap space. That's gotta suck for him though, because I know he wanted more playtime, and I'm sorry, the Rangers have just started. When is he ever gonna play? He's not. He's gonna have had more playtime in Boston last season than he will with the Rangers.
Jonas Korpisalo, the new Rangers e-bug.
I feel bad because he did go from being a starter to being the backup to the Bruins, and who knows what the heck he was told 2 seasons ago when Sway had that whole holdout and didn't sign until basically the season started. So Corpy didn't even know he was like doing half of the stuff he was doing. He was probably pissed because he was probably told different things of like, oh, as of right now, all of training camp, you're being taught you're our starting goaltender because our other guy's not signed.
Or Corpy.
And now you're going to another team where you're 100% not the starting goaltender.
Yeah.
But at least it's known, I guess, that you're not going to be the starter with the Rangers.
Yeah, I guess it's better to have clarity.
Like, coming to Boston, the goalie's not signed. You figured he's going to sign, but he still hasn't signed. So it's like...
Yeah, at least he knows.
But Sway's story for him was so sweet. They love each other, and that's all that matters to me. Oh,
that matters.
I will miss you, Corpy. I won't miss your pay, but I will miss you because you did good last season. You had some fantastic saves. We turned you into a better goalie.
Yeah. How many times? I met Corpy twice. First time I was standing out in the rain because my friend really wanted to see him, and we were out there for, like, probably, like, over an hour, and then he pulls up, and he's like, "Are you guys standing in the rain?" Yes, we're
No,
standing in
no,
the rain. We're just drenched from, like, just walking out into the sunlight, and then he was like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "Waiting for you." He's like, "Me?" I was like, "Yes, my friend wanted to see
he had
you."
fans.
And then he's like, "Oh!" He was, like, so excited. But that was
That's so
funny. I
cute.
love him. Ugh.
That's
Another
actually
time
so
he
sad
was
at the same time.
driving second time he was driving Yokiharu home, I think, and Yokiharu kind of photobombed the picture, and he's, like, in the background of it. I was like, "Oh my god." But, yeah, love Corpy. Gonna
Oh,
miss
poor
him.
Yuki Haru. He doesn't have Corey anymore. They took him away. They've been together through what? Worlds, Olympics, and
We
now
need
they're
more
taking
Finns.
Corby away from him.
Ugh,
It's okay. Will he be on our team much longer? Probably not.
probably not. That's
But
okay.
we also loved the Rangers today for some reason because we made a second trade with them. We gave up a 2027 second round pick and a 2028 conditional third round pick that could become a second round pick. I don't remember all the details. I should actually pull up all the details on why it could become that.
I'll let you pull that up
If you want
because
to
I have no
share,
idea.
if you want to share who we got, feel free while I find this.
Um, is that the next person on our list?
Yes, it
I'm not
is.
good. Okay. God, that's not even a hard name. It's Will Borgen, I want to say,
Yeah,
is his name? Yes. Defenseman. Perfect.
guys, we
We
have
are
an attendance
just,
list of everything that happened today because I was at work when pretty
yeah.
much most of these happened. So I was trying to catch up when I got home. Sam was at the game, so we have a
I was at
document.
Fenway cooking. Yep, we have a document, and I'm just not good at reading. So,
And
but that
hey,
is what we got.
so we have that if Boston advances to the conference finals either this upcoming season or the 27-28 season, and Oregon appears in at least 50% of the playoff games in a season, Boston will transfer its 2028 second round pick and retain its third round pick. But if he misses the playoffs in the season in which we do advance, the condition's not satisfied and they get the third round pick instead. So that's fun. He still has a contract. Nothing was retained. I'm pulling up what his contract is. I want to say he has 4 years left on it.
He's young, right? Younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a 5-year contract at 4.1 mil. He's going into year 2 of it. So we do have him for 4 years.
Okay.
He's not young. He is 29.
What?
He looks like a baby though. I mean that so nicely.
Yeah, because I saw the picture. That's why I was like, earlier, I was like, oh, he looks young.
No, he's 29.
That's crazy. Hey, we need some more older guys.
30.
Z's like a
He's
dinosaur
30.
compared to everyone.
mean.
Z and Sean Corelli. Need some older guys with them.
Sean Corelli needs to not be known as the old guy that everyone hates on because he's slow and not a fast. He's not having a 20 goal plus season and he's not super fast. And I'm like, do you guys know what a fourth liner is supposed to be?
No, they
Because
don't.
a fourth liner is not supposed to be a 20 plus goal scorer that's trying to score like Pasta or Mitten or Husendinov. Hate to break it to you. They're there to be your gritty guys. And that is what he does. And you can't tell me he's slow because that man kills it on the penalty kill. Like, who are you replacing him with on the penalty kill? if you get rid of him. He is our best penalty killer in terms of forwards.
Mhm.
Our best
Sean Corelli,
penalty killer.
20 goal season incoming.
I'm going to say it right now. It's like when Nick Foligno had his really crappy first season. And then he had a fantastic second season. And I'm like, he could. But also, speaking of Nick Foligno, he is not retiring, you guys. He is staying in the league with the Minnesota Wild for 1 year at $900,000. And that's okay because it means Nick Foligno is still in the league.
I love that for him. And he's with Marcus. Perfect.
I know. I was so scared when he got traded there. I'm like, oh, he's going to play with his brother. That means he's retiring. It's game over for him.
No, he's sticking it out. He's sticking it out.
And that is all that matters to me. Thank you, Nick Foligno.
Thank you, Nick Foligno. We love you.
And then we signed a bunch of guys to two-way contracts, mostly, I'm assuming, to fill up Providence, considering basically everyone down there was a unrestricted free agent, and most of them are skedaddling. One of the big names that will be skedaddling is Merkulov. So it has come out that he has a bunch of offers from overseas, but he is currently looking for an NHL deal, and let's be real, we, one, probably aren't offering him one, and two, if we are, he probably does not want it and will be a last resort type of thing. And I don't blame him.
Yeah. I hope he gets something though in the NHL. I like him.
I do too. He deserves it.
Yeah.
I will say the funniest thing about all the guys that we acquired for it, the goalie, we had him 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. I think it was the year Sway held out. We claimed him on waivers, and then he got claimed back. I'm pulling it up because his name's familiar.
Yeah, I heard the name before.
I also just realized that his name.
I was gonna say that.
Auto-corrected to Panera, and I'm so sorry to him. I was like, that's not how you spell his name. Why does it say Panera?
He's looking for a sponsorship, obviously.
This is why I hate typing. So I started it in my iPad, and if I use the keyboard for my iPad, it just automatically does autocorrect. It does not care. So half of their names kept changing, and I kept going in and having to fix it, and I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I can't spell either. It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, we claimed him off waivers from Vancouver October 2nd, 2024, and then Vancouver took him back.
I said never mind.
5 days later.
And
now he's okay. So that's all that matters. We win in the end. For most guys.
Yes.
In terms of Providence, we did lose Riley Tufte to the New Jersey Devils, which is very upsetting, especially after losing Brown. I know you weren't a fan, but like for Providence to have that, like he very much helped with the stuff down there.
Yeah.
And being that bridge guy of like you would get called up to the NHL and coming back down and being like, here's what they're looking for, like here's how you go about going up and going down. Like he was so good for the younger guys. And I feel like Tufte was too in that aspect because both of them got called up more often because it was mostly our bottom 6 that would go down, and they're your bottom 6 guys. You're not going to put Higgins on your 4th line.
Yeah, no.
You're going to put Tufte. You're going to put Brown.
Rest in peace, Riley Tufte.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I saw him score a hat trick in person.
Rest in peace,
I was
Michael
like,
Callahan.
no, stop. My favorites, they're going away.
Speaking of it, Callahan decided to go to Tampa for 1 year I don't know how much they're paying him.
I don't think they announced that yet, or at least I
No,
didn't see it anywhere.
I know. Okay, Florida posted that they signed Beecher. So John Beecher, in terms of former Bruins, because we're just going to be on the topic of former Bruins for a moment, signed in Florida because Calgary didn't qualify him. And Florida posted that they signed him, and when you hit the read more, they're like, signed for 1 year, 2-way contract. Do not mention how much they're paying him at all. So John Beecher's payment is apparently 0.
And he's stuck in Florida with the Panthers.
Rest in peace,
Just where
John
he
Beecher.
wants to be. John Beecher, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Well,
sorry
salute.
for you.
Good luck.
Oh, hopefully, well, I feel like he's definitely going to be in the AHL, so he'll be with the Charlotte Checkers. So
Yeah. And hopefully it's
at
not
least he'll be
horrible.
free of those Kachucks. John Beecher,
Callahan
I do
was
not
given
wish on you.
Callahan got a two-way contract, and none of them mentioned how much he's getting paid. So I guess Beecher and Callahan both get paid 0.
Perfect. Just what they wanted.
Obviously, Boston wasn't even going to offer them that. So,
John
um,
Beecher.
in terms of former Bruins, we're just going to go on the list of former Bruins before we get to, I guess, all the other fun big names because why not? Victor Arvidsson has left Boston. I'm very upset, especially after Sweeney was like, "Oh, we're having some great contract talks about these extensions." Where was it?
Nowhere. That's where.
Like, the trade kind of made them realize that RV's not going to be in that spot. We're going to have a younger guy there, and it also sounds like RV probably realized that he won't have as much of a role in Boston, so he went somewhere else. Which, like, totally fair if you want a role. We're giving this guy this top 6 spot. I just kind of thought it was going to be because we were trading middle stat.
Which that would be fine by me.
So, like,
he was probably one of the ones I didn't want to see go just because he had such a great season, but I guess, like, with, like, his role and everything, this is the perfect time for him to capitalize on that and get his paycheck. So, I mean,
well,
good
it
for
was
him.
rumored we offered him the exact
We were
same
near
thing,
that.
2
Yeah.
years, 5
Exact
mil.
same thing.
Mm-hmm. But it was probably realizing you're getting paid and you're not going to have a role. And I guess it's nice to know that a role matters more than money. Because if
Yeah.
it's the same contract, but you have an actual role to be that guy, like, I respect that. It's not the, I want $10 million more. Give me all the money.
Yeah. He knows where he's at.
Yeah.
And he knows he can contribute. So,
You know what I'm
go
waiting for?
RB. What?
Because it's possible starting today, my Zaka contract extension.
I need it. I need the contract extension. I cannot have him traded.
Don
If they do
Sweeney,
that,
you've been talking illegally because you're not supposed to technically start talking until today. So every time you're asked, you're like, "Oh, we haven't talked about it," because that's what you should answer so you don't get fined. But I know you've talked about it, so sign him.
he said, did he say it earlier? No, he was talking about Mitten and Hootsie. But
Yes, that he's
get
working
to
on
it.
extensions.
Get to it, Don.
I add Zaka to that list.
Give us Pavel Zacha. Give us Pavel Zacha 10 more years in Boston.
Please.
Take Elias Lindholm's money, give it to Pavel Zacha, and just let him be in Boston forever.
Yeah. Okay. So we had how many other ones? 2 other Bruins were dealt in trades. And I want to say the biggest surprise is Waterspoon to Vegas at 50% retained. Because what are the Penguins thinking?
I have no words.
That's all I have to say is why did you retain 50% of his salary? He doesn't even make that much.
No. They're like, we'll keep $300,000. No, he makes more than that. But why would you do that to him? This poor man.
He makes $2 million a season.
Yeah, like that's.
Why do you need a 50%
What?
retain that? Like, what?
I don't know.
Was that the deciding factor of you only pay $1 million for him?
Probably.
But like,
Oh, Parker.
why?
I don't know. It's gonna be so hard for me to keep up with him now because I was keeping up with the Pens pretty well to watch for him, but I will not keep up with Vegas for anybody. If Nikita Zadorov is on Vegas, I'm so sorry. That is where I draw the line.
I was gonna say the other team I draw the line on. I'm not saying his name. St. Louis.
Yes.
Will not be keeping up with them.
Nope. And it's not like the players that are getting traded, they're like, Parker, this is not his fault. But like, Parker, I'm so sorry, I cannot watch your team.
Yep.
Parker. I'll just wait for him to go somewhere else. Next, we're gonna log off the show, and then I'm gonna see Andrew Peak signed by Vegas.
Oh, rest in peace, Andrew Peak.
Oh, my goat. It's okay.
It's okay.
More Bruins.
We also had AJ Greer got
That
traded
surprised
to
me.
the Ducks.
That one was a shock for me. I did not expect him. I thought he fit well with Florida. I hate Florida, but I thought he fit well there.
Florida brands as. And then they traded for him, but older and kind of more dirty.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, a Florida Panther. By the way, an insane contract of 6 years at 1.5 when that man is like basically a fossil in terms of hockey. He's 36 years old. They signed him until he's 42.
What? Oh my. That's crazy.
Like 1.5, great. If he doesn't play those last 2 seasons because he's done, you can buy that out. That's not horrible. But
Yeah.
why?
Why? I don't know. He probably wouldn't sign unless he's probably like no, or they're like no.
That or Greer's contract.
They're both insane for them.
Because you saw his, right?
Yeah.
4 years, 4.25. I mean this so nicely. In what world does AJ Greer make 4.25?
Apparently this one. I saw that number and I was like, are we talking about the same person? The right person?
I remember saying like that. And he's like, oh, that's not bad. That's like 1 point whatever a year. And I'm like, no, it's 4.25 a year. Not total. He was thinking it was total.
Yeah. Which, if that was the total, that would make sense. This is insane.
I guess not Florida. I guess the Ducks really want that enforcer.
I guess so. They really needed him, I guess, because that is a lot of money for him.
He's all that mattered to them.
He gets their new captain, Adrian Greer, immediately. Oh.
You know what else is crazy, though? Because there's still so many former Bruins that signed everywhere today. VL.
How you highlight that? Oh.
5 years, 2.5 mil in Tampa.
That's too much money for him.
2.5, I don't think is horrible because of the way the cap's increasing. That's basically like what all those guys used to make, just in the new cap. So, like, not bad. I already figured there's going to be that type of inflation with, like, oh, it goes up. So this guy who makes 1 mil is probably going to be making, like, 3 mil. That's probably actually why Greer's making 4.25, but it still feels wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the guys who make your 1 mil are probably based off the percentage going to make anywhere from like 2.5, I want to say, to 3.5. I don't think you're fully getting the 4, but
Yeah.
it makes sense based off the jump. The 5 years is what surprises me.
I wouldn't want to be locked into that for 5 years. I'm sorry, I don't like him.
But he did kind of find it in Anaheim. I will give him that.
Yeah, I was shocked. Like, I'd see, like, notifications, I'm like, "Who did that?"
Didn't he have a hat trick?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm looking it up because I want to make sure.
I think he did, or he just was, like, on, like, a scoring tear.
If the page ever loads for him, because NHL.
I said, "Oh, Jeffrey Beal? No, thank you."
The spirit of Sam is possessing my computer.
I said, "We're not gonna make this work." He got a hat
Yeah,
trick. Oh, no, he got 0 goals.
he had 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points, new career high in everything except for goals. He tied his highest. Can you give me his game logs?
Can I find them?
Oh no, I was asking the computer, not you. Don't worry.
I was like, I don't know if I can find that. I can't find anything.
Yeah, no, he did not have. He didn't have one. I think he had a goal in his first 2 games. That's what it was. Based off the dates, his first 2 games with the Ducks, he had goals.
Yeah,
So, like,
I think so.
good for him.
Yeah.
He got into fights. Like, the Ducks needed that. They needed someone who could do that type of stuff. So,
Yeah.
we had him. Eric Kalla went to the Kings for 2 years at 3.5. This is like,
Kala.
what, his 7th team or something?
He's been on a lot of teams.
He's been back to teams too, which
Oh, yeah.
also shows that it's not a him issue in the sense of like he's getting passed around, because I think he's gone back to 2 different teams now.
Sounds
It's
right.
just he's the guy that you're like, ooh, if I can trade for this other 4th liner, he's like the
Yeah.
guy you trade. I still can't believe we got Zaka for him.
I know, right? That's
Like,
insane to
what?
me. Thank you, Eric Kala. Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. And then we had Max Jones out 1 year for $850 for the Oilers. And I'm not gonna say his last name right.
Kolyachonik, I believe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm staring at it. I'm like, I remember they said it
I'm
once during the 1 game he played, and then I'm like, it's gone.
I'm pretty sure I looked it up before because I was like, how do you say that? And that's what it said. I imagine I'm just completely wrong. Probably, but I think that's right.
But it's okay. But he's with the Devils. For anyone that doesn't remember him, he was the guy we claimed off waivers from Dallas when like half of our defensemen were injured. He played 3 games, maybe. We went to send him back down to Providence because one of our injured guys came back and Dallas took him back. Because
Poor
apparently
guy.
they wanted him.
They changed their mind.
Like,
Imagine trying. Imagine you get moved to a new team and you're like, oh, I have to move, and then you're like, you've done all that, and they're like, actually, we want you back, and you're like, my apartment is like listed online. Like, what do you mean?
I think he
That'd be
stayed in
so
a hotel,
stressful.
if I remember correctly, when he was with
Oh my,
Boston. He was staying in a
probably.
hotel, which, like, I guess I get from that perspective. If you're a guy who can go through waivers and get claimed, unless they're your main team, you're not going to want, like, a permanent place to stay. But that
Hey, I
would
mean,
suck if he loved
some
Boston so much more and got sent back to Texas.
he's like, finally. Oh, but also
No,
with the
you're back.
hotel, I mean, some guys just live in hotels. Shout out Tristan Casas was living in a hotel for the Red Sox while he was here, like just living in the hotel.
You know what? It has to happen.
I mean,
Um,
if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. If that's easier, go for it, I guess.
Shout out Alex Steves living in Connor Clifton's condo and having it rented for next season. So Clifton can't even go in the condo. Straight up has it rented for all of next season.
Oh, Alex Steves, you stole his house.
But it's okay. He said in his interview, because he has a 2-year-old daughter now,
Yeah,
and
they
he
wanted more space, right?
want more space because she obviously wasn't born when he was in Boston last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, it's probably a good thing because we need more space anyways.
Yeah.
So like it works out in the end. Steve's has a place to stay.
Oh, Alex Steves. I love Alex Steves.
Steve's isn't getting kicked out and going into like a hotel or
Nope.
something. In an Airbnb.
They're roommates now. Surprise.
Oh,
who's next?
okay. In terms of our fun big signings that have now happened, do you want to say any?
The one on our list that's most shocking to me is Bob
Yeah,
going to Toronto.
yeah.
I did not expect that.
No,
Going
3
back.
years, 7 mil. But Bob to Toronto is insane. We saw it coming with how Florida went about getting all of these goalies through trades and stuff, but like Bob to Toronto. Toronto of all teams is what surprises me.
Yeah.
But also, the funniest bit is because they traded, I think, for the other goalie from Florida. Their current goaltending tandem is Florida's 23-24 goaltending tandem. So at least they know how to work together.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Sharks just didn't the Sharks sign so many people? Everyone?
I question it. Jacob Trouba for 4 years at 8.25. Like, I don't know what that
Sorry.
is.
I'm laughing at
And his name?
Jacob Troubadour.
I didn't notice that it's auto-corrected.
I just saw that. I was like, oh, okay. New team, new name, I guess.
Apparently, new identity. They have Mason Marchment too for 5 years at 6.75.
Yes. And then they got Eric Comrie too.
Yes. They also got Nurse, whose salary wasn't retained. They traded for him, gave up 2 guys for him. So, like, granted, if I remember correctly, the Sharks had the most cap space going into this offseason at like 40 something or whatever.
They said, let's spend it all.
Spend it all, buddy. But I want to see what their cap space is actually right now.
Well, after today.
They still have 14 mil of spending
That's
money.
crazy. What?
You know what?
Go rigged. Give us your money. Pay Matt Poitras with your money. But don't take him.
No, don't say that. Please don't manifest it. They'll like offer
no.
$5
Imagine
just because they have the money.
Oh my god. That would be I would not be happy about that.
I want to say one of my biggest trades was Jacob Markstrom to Florida. Like, that's the one that obviously spiraled Bob leaving because the moment Markstrom was there, you're like, okay, Bob's not staying, but like, that feels wrong for him to go to Florida of all teams.
Yeah, it just doesn't like, I don't know, when you hear it, it just doesn't sound right.
But at least Boquist is free. He's on the Devils. I can like him a bit more now because it's not Florida. Granted, not his fault he went to Florida because we didn't sign him. But I liked him.
Yeah, I liked him.
Rodriguez is also a Devil. That one I think is surprising that Florida got rid of him. Because they seemed to really like him.
Yeah. Whenever I hear his name, all I can think about is that clip from the finals or whatever, they called his name and he was like, he like stuck his tongue out weird or something, and he was like,
He was having the time of his life.
oh my god. When that happened, it was all over my, like, every platform I have. I was like, why are you invading my social media right now?
Also, real quick before we get back to it, I don't remember if when we last recorded the playoffs were done, but if they're not, the Carolina Hurricanes are your 2026 Stanley Cup winners. Thank God. Also, so excited because that is my second favorite team. So let's go Canes. It's always been Boston, Carolina. So like, thank you, Carolina. Thank you for one of my teams at least winning.
Yes. Oh, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Vegas, get out of here.
For playing the Bruins on my wedding by winning the Stanley Cup. That's it. I couldn't go to either home game because Jacob's birthday and my wedding. So they won the cup instead. And that it makes it okay that I miss going to the game against them.
This season, you'll get it. I think I was at both last year. I got paid to go to one of them.
You got paid, yeah. It's okay. I was planning ways that I'm like, okay, so if we're done with the ceremony at this time and cocktail hours this time, as long as we do the dance by this time and then the dances with our parents by this time, I can just dip and drive to Boston. No problem.
I've seen like TikToks of that, and it's like,
but like I'll get there.
Yeah, like the people like will go to the baseball game like still in their wedding dress, be like, I left my wedding for this. It's like, what are you doing?
I would stand at TD Garden in my wedding dress to watch that game.
I'll do that. I'll do. Don't they offer like can't you get married in TD Garden now?
You can now.
I'm gonna do that.
What's it called? Heritage.
What is it? Heritage? Yeah.
Yes. Wait, I'm gonna pull this up.
I found my wedding venue. Not getting married anytime soon, but when I do.
So we can do it?
Yes.
It's only $500.
That's not bad, honestly.
No, for everything you get. Okay. Let me share my screen. Sorry for the sidetrack, everyone. But you can do a 1-hour wedding ceremony and vow renewal at Heritage Hall. This is inside TD Garden. You get 1 hour access for whichever one you do, 1 hour access to take photos within the TD Garden arena following the ceremony. You can take photos on the ice. In the stands. You can have up to 18 guests regardless of age. The photographer and officiant do not count within the guest limit. So technically 20 people if you make those two your friends.
And don't worry, they'll give you 18 chairs.
And ceremony decor placed specifically for each one. And it's only $500, which like in terms of weddings, not bad at all.
I'd pay that just for the photos. Like, I'd pay that just to go take photos.
I would too, because typically venues will charge you like $500 to $1,000 to go into the actual arena part where the ice is when nothing is going on, because then you block out that time.
Yeah.
$500 to do that? Sam, you wanna fake get married?
Let's do it. We're taking pictures all over the garden. We're just like we're just taking like solo pictures and everything. They're like, what are you guys doing? We're just running around the garden.
Up and it's like, no. We live here now, sorry.
They're like, oh, it's 6 o'clock, it's time to leave. Be like, I'm in Pacific time, it's 3 o'clock. What do you mean?
What do you mean, guys? We're just getting started.
That'd be perfect. I just want to do that. Imagine I just act like I'm getting married. Don't invite anyone. It's just me.
You gotta have someone. You gotta make it somewhat realistic. Bring like your friends. Do a group of friends.
Bring the group chat.
Yeah, group chat. If you're here, we're doing this.
If you hear us, we're getting married at TD Garden. I'm taking pictures
Whichever one of us
everywhere.
wants to get married, we'll get married. Or if you guys want to do a vow renewal.
Perfect.
You think they let us in the locker room? Because it's within the arena.
Maybe. We're just like in the like kitchen. We're just like, hey guys.
You think I could check out the kitchen, the away locker room, the home locker room? Yeah, I want to see it all.
I know, right? Yeah, if we can get anywhere, I'm going everywhere in there.
Right? Like, let me run around. Let me go in the video room.
Yes.
I want to
I'll
see
just
all
sit
the
in the
cameras
penalty
that
box.
they use for all the angles, for offsides and everything.
That'd be cool.
That's all I want.
Anyways, we're so good at getting sidetracked.
It's okay, though.
It's okay.
This is
It
what
makes it
happens
better.
regardless of us being on this podcast and having stuff to do. We'll be like texting each other, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, hey, guess what? And we'll be like, oh, wait, you said this like 20 minutes ago. Tell me more, please.
Or like we're done recording and then we're just on for another hour looking at each other's hockey cards and like going on eBay.
Yeah. Can't do that, though. All mine are downstairs.
Sad day. I ordered like 4 cards yesterday. I need to stop.
It's okay. I went to my last card show last week. I don't think I posted the haul from that one. I actually need to do that. But that's where I got the card for you.
Oh, thank you.
That's my last
Thank
one
you so
until November. Then I'm allowing myself to spend money on cards again and actually do those because they add up very quickly.
So quick. So quick. Yeah. It's
But
expensive, but
Boston
I
Bruins
love
card.
it.
All we need in life.
Yeah. I need all 542 Nikita Zadorov cards. I'll be happy. We're 20% of the way there.
We'll find them.
We'll find them all. All
I
the
need like all
one-of-ones.
4,000 plus Bergeron cards, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
We'll get them all. You're just like 80 years old. You're like, I only need 300 more of them.
I need 1,000 more.
We'll get as close to that number as we can.
Yeah, no printing plates are where it's going to be the issue. But that's okay. If I don't have them, I don't have them. I can pretend like they don't exist because there's only one.
Oh, someone threw it in the trash. It just doesn't exist.
Oh no, I accidentally burned in that factory fire. That took
Oh
them
yeah,
all out.
all of them. All of them. They were just all in there.
Yeah. So I technically have all the cards in existence. Girl math.
Perfect.
Anyways, back to free agency.
Yes.
Stuart Skinner went to Winnipeg for 2 years at 3.75. Kind of crazy.
Replacing Eric Comrie.
Corey Perry is still in the league. He is 41 years old.
Get him out of here. Sorry. Get him out.
Rest in peace to the LA Kings. If you guys are making it to the cup, you are losing because you are now cursed. I don't make the rules.
Yeah. That's on them, though. They should know
It really
better.
is. Anders Lee went from the Islanders to Utah for 3 years at 5.4 mil. So we're seeing a lot of captains moving. We kind of mentioned it briefly. Brady got traded to Florida. And like basically no one said like, oh, we'll miss you or thank you. And the team took a while to even post a thank you for him, which is one, very telling of one, the type of captain he is, two, the type of person he is.
Well, they probably just assumed he couldn't read it anyways. And like he couldn't post his own thing because he doesn't know how to spell. So they just figured it was all set.
We don't need to worry about it.
They're like, perfect, this guy can't even read. It doesn't matter.
We don't have to worry about saying anything.
They're just like, we hated you. I'm so glad you're gone. And he's like, thank you guys for your love and support for these last however many years. And then it's like generated by ChatGPT.
I can't wait to see how much better Ottawa is this season with him out of there. Allmark's gonna have the time of his life. Linus Allmark is free.
He's free. Thank God. Thank God. That poor man. Oh, he's free. He
Oh,
deserves
okay.
that.
Freddie Anderson, they have his contract up officially. He went to the Oilers as well. He is getting 1 year at 1 mil with up to 1.8 mil in bonuses. He gets 600,000 for 10 games played, 400,000 for 20, and then 200 for each playoff round one where he plays 50% or more of games.
Not bad. Not bad. I like him. I
I'm
feel like I say that
surprised
about
he's
everyone.
still. I have feelings on him. I hate him because he was on Toronto for so long, but I grew to hate him because I'm like, oh, you're the goalie for Toronto. You suck. I'm also just genuinely surprised he's still in the league at 36 years old. As a goaltender, mind
As a
you.
goalie.
Because
Yeah.
goalies don't typically play that late. Like 36 is young, but it's old for a hockey player, and it's like a fossil for a goalie, basically.
Yeah, I called someone that was like 32 the other day old in baseball, and my mom was like, "Hey!" She was so offended. I was like, "Oh my God, you don't understand." She's like,
It's
"If
like
that's old, what am I?"
it's like when I stare at them and I'm like, oh, you're getting old. And I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 25. And I'll probably still, when I'm 30, be like, oh, that guy's getting old. Doesn't mean I think 30 is old. It just means I think for a hockey player, it is.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh. With Corey Perry, that's young though. For those other 30-year-olds, they're young. Corey Perry's ancient.
Fossil.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach Werenski is staying in Columbus after he declined a trade to, I think it was Dallas, if I remember correctly.
Maybe.
I know there
Possibly.
was rumors we were prepping apparently Hagen's and Lowry for him and I forget who else. No, don't buy it for a second.
Don't do that.
Yes, it
One,
was
don't do
Dallas
that
though.
too.
That was confirmed because it was. Oh, what's his last name? I'm thinking of it. It starts with an H. I swear to God, he's like number
Ice
55.
skating?
No,
Ugh.
the one. He's like number 55 or something. I'm gonna have everything correct about him except for his last name. His first name is Thomas.
Oh,
I can't think of his last name, and I don't want to Google it and be wrong about his first name.
I'm looking it up. I need to know.
Or his number. I swear to God, he's number 55. His first name, I think, is Thomas. And his last name starts with an H, and I cannot think of it.
Thomas Harley.
Oh my God. Is he number 55?
Um, that feels right. Let's see. Yes, he is. He is number 55. Look at
I'm
you go.
fantastic. Look at me. I can't remember his last name, but I can tell you his first name, his number. He's a defenseman, I want to say.
I think it said he was a centerman
Oh,
or center. I don't know.
whatever. He
I
can.
could have been seeing things.
Is he a center? No, he's a defenseman.
Oh, I don't know where I got that then.
He is a 24-year-old defenseman.
Where did I don't know where I got center from. I thought I read it. Maybe it was something else.
You could have seen like how he shoots and just went, oh yes, forward. I've
maybe.
done that before where I'll like be scrolling their page and I'm like, oh yeah, shoots left. And I'm like, that's a left wing. And it's not a left wing.
What do we have left? We got 2 more on our
But
list.
that's gotta suck being him though, and knowing you were essentially about to be traded to Columbus. And the deal was all set and in motion, and then the guy was like, no, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I'd be
Now
kind of
you
mad.
know
I'd be
you're
like,
not wanted.
well, yeah, it's like, well, I don't really want to like be here if you don't want me here.
Right.
Poor guy. He deserves better.
Let's see. We had Zuccarello went to the Kings for 1 year, 1 mil. Jenner went to Washington, 4 years, 5.75. Trocheck got traded to Utah. Good for Utah. I'm not happy about who they gave away. Like, you can keep Jersey, keep Jersey. Like, I feel like for Trocheck, you probably had to get rid of him, but like, I'd keep him. I don't care about the pick. It's a 3rd-round pick, and I don't care about the prospect.
Perfect.
And then the Oilers also traded with Buffalo. They gave up a 2028 3rd round and received a 7th round in Levi, which makes no sense how they got a 7th out of that. Like, how did they get a draft pick?
I don't know.
Because it's essentially canceling out and being like, hey, maybe you're a 4th or 5th round pick for this goalie, which he is not at all.
I don't know. Some of these are just like, what are you people doing?
Right. Oh, and then in terms of trades, real quick, not hockey related, but Boston related with the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's going to the 76ers for Paul George, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks. Damn feelings.
So bad. I mean, I don't know. You're just like, I mean, isn't Paul George so old too? He's like, and then you're giving him to the Sixers? That's like giving Garrett Crochet to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Like,
Paul George is
what?
36 years old.
Yeah, he's getting up there. Like, why are you giving him? I mean, didn't he like want a trade or something, and then no one wanted him?
I think so.
That's what happened. So, I mean, I guess you get what you get, but I don't know. Goodbye, Jaylen Brown. Breaking up the
We
Jays.
also had Sweeney had his press conference that got moved back twice today for some unknown reason. But we have a bunch of quotes. He says the Corpy trade was about giving DiPietro a clear and real look. Says teams won't know if he's an NHLer without ever giving him a real opportunity, which truth, because his closest to a real opportunity came when they were injured 2 seasons ago, and then technically preseason, which doesn't count.
Yeah.
And then he went on to say, we've gone through these periods, and this is what pisses me off because he's acknowledged it. Vladar is an NHL goalie. That one still pisses me off because him and Sway proved themselves so much when Rask was hurt and Halak had COVID. And then obviously Rask comes back. You're going to keep Rask. Like, no question about it. But play Vladar and Sway and rotate them as the 2 and 3 during that time. And while I love getting Allmark and what that did for the team, you shouldn't have traded for him, and you should have kept with Vladar and Sway and had 2 young, really good goalies. Because then when Rask was like, "Hey, I'm too injured, I'm retiring," after like 4 games, You're not going with a guy who doesn't know your system
Yeah.
and a child. You have the time to build the two children within the system. But he mentioned
Hold
that
on.
he said Brandon Bussey won a Stanley Cup, which yes he did, and yes you never gave him the chance, and yes I'm upset about it.
Yes. Yes. And
So
yes.
thank you for acknowledging that you made mistakes with both of those goalies.
He brushed over it so fast when he said it too. He's like, "Oh yeah, congrats." Anyways.
And then we feel really confident Michael is ready for this. He's been ready for 2 seasons, but he has been the best goaltender in the AHL for the past 2 seasons.
It's his time. Let him go. Let him cook.
And like you mentioned, he's pivoting to working on Mitten and Husnudinov extensions. And then on Arvidsson, Bruins remained in talks with him throughout the offseason. The Paterka trade changed things a bit in terms of how far Bruins were willing to go. They ultimately decided to focus on defense today and basically move on. Not sure the same Detroit offer was there post trade and everything. And then Sweeney said today they also wanted to focus on maybe giving those minutes and that role to a younger player. Obviously, you have Hayes, Minton, Husnudinov would come to mind. Power play as well with that. But you also wonder if that means Letourneau turning pro next March is a consideration.
Mm-hmm.
He also brought up Brunette a lot in terms of talking about defense and how he wants to give him a shot. He's expecting him to be up with the team for next season.
I like that.
And by
Go
next
for
season,
Brunei.
27-28 season. But he's
Go for
looking at
Brunei.
possibly a few looks this upcoming season. And then there's also, where is it? This one. With everyone we got, there are still moves that are obviously going to be happening.
Ugh.
Because looking at this, here are your lines right
Yeah.
now. We have 4 extra forwards and 4 extra defensemen. Granted, one of those defensemen is getting his sprinkle in. So maybe it's like 3.5 extra defensemen.
Yeah, I think they can.
Also brought up is McAvoy suspended for 6
s-
games to start.
Yeah, I think they can send some people to Providence. Hopefully.
I think Harris can because he's on a 2-way, and I believe Aspero can. But like,
I'm not sure, but I saw something about that earlier, so I was like,
I don't like the lines they have up right now.
no.
Just
No.
swap Lowry and Sidorov, honestly.
Yes.
And maybe swap Lowry and Lindholm.
Yeah.
Because love Mason, but sometimes Buddy struggles and he might need McAvoy for a hot minute there. Yeah. I don't fully trust him to teach a guy the Bruins system.
No.
But then, like, looking at our forwards, Patra, buddy, love you. You're probably in the AHL.
Poor Matt Vajra.
Get rid of Isamont. Out of those 4 extra forwards, Isamont's my first one gone.
Mikey. Yeah.
Like, sorry, bud, but
Sorry, Mikey.
we're missing a forward. I just realized that. There's 5 extra forwards.
Great.
You know
Perfect.
who's not listed?
It's probably someone obvious.
Reichel.
Is he just in Providence?
I don't think so. I don't know if we sent him down, but if we sent him down, he should count like how Patra counts. No offense.
I thought he got sent down for their playoffs.
Probably. But I would still count him as like on the roster.
Yeah.
They kept him up with the team instead of keeping him down.
Yeah. Who knows?
There's a move coming somewhere, and I don't know if I'm going to like it or not.
Goodbye, Casey Middlestat.
Bye.
Goodbye, Casey Middlestat.
Yeah, Casey Middlestat getting demoted to our third line based off this. I will say I'm very sad we lost our second line, considering they had the, second best stats behind a Nathan McKinnon line. Which tells you how good they are that only Nathan McKinnon is better.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I'm getting like stuff about Bruins, and I'm like, what is going on?
I muted my phone, so I do not look at it because
there's a guy saying there's all indications that Ovechkin's career in the NHL has concluded and that he is done. Because with all the ways Washington has gone about building their roster, it doesn't look like they're building it for him.
Are they rebuild mode?
It's like a weird, like, because who did they add? I gotta pull this up again. Like, you have Jenner that you got. They had, what other? I didn't list any of the other big ones. Yeah, they essentially loaded up with the way they did it. And someone said they're either loading up because he's retiring or because it's one last big push for him before he retires next season. But
yeah, I feel like
it's happened. It's got to be
by next season. By next season, he's not this coming one, but the next one, he's done. I think.
I feel like he's got to be done with this one.
He might push himself. Like, if anyone would, it would probably be him.
It would be him. Speaking of players, this is making me think of it. I did not realize, not nepotism in the way nepotism typically is, but how much freaking nepotism there is in hockey with how many of the freaking guys that were just drafted in the last draft being kids of players that, like, we saw growing up.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you played in hockey, so one, you have the connections, two, you had the money to then get your kids into hockey because hockey is an expensive sport. So it's very unfortunate that in order to be in it, you typically have to be rich.
Yeah. That's very unfortunate.
But I'm like hearing all these names and they're like, oh, son of or nephew of. And I'm like, what do you mean? Cousin of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can I have a guy not connected to anyone?
Yeah.
I'd like to see like more unique guys. Like I love that some of them have kids that are continuing to follow in their footsteps, like Jerome McGinley. All of his kids have now officially been drafted.
That's crazy.
One of his sons was by Utah a few years ago. His other son got drafted by Calgary, and his daughter got drafted by Hamilton.
That's pretty cool.
So 2 kids drafted this year. The other one drafted like 2-3 years ago. But that's insane that all of his kids are playing professional hockey.
Yeah.
At the top for each league, too. Like,
insane. That's crazy. Hockey is so expensive.
I know.
I wish I'd gotten into hockey when I was young. That would have been fun.
We would have been great. Winning cups left and right.
Yep. Obviously.
I don't think it's nepotism the way this went, but the twin brothers getting drafted by the Penguins. Thank you, Penguins, for making it happen and drafting both of them.
That would have been mean if they separated them.
I know, especially because they went to different teams too and would like draft us together. Do I think the Twins are slightly too codependent? Yes.
Yes. But they're together, so it's okay.
Their Instagram account is shared. They don't have an individual Instagram account. They share an Instagram account.
That's something. All right.
And then the longest they've been apart is 4 days. Their entire lives.
What? That's crazy.
But they're drafted together, and that's all that matters to me is that both twins are on the same
Yes.
team. And they're good. Like, not to say the next Sedins, but like the next Sedins. Just twin version.
Yeah. Everyone's saying they're Sidney Crosby's new kids.
I've been seeing all that. Did you see the Penguins when they officially drafted them both being like, it's twins?
Yes.
I gotta
Oh
find
my
one
God.
because they're so freaking funny to me. Pittsburgh Penguins, where did you go? I do like how they're on different teams within development camp, though, so you can see each one individually and have an idea of who they are. I like that. Like,
Yeah.
do I think they're probably better together? Probably, because they're twins and do everything together. So there's that type of chemistry, but it's probably great to see just how they are themselves and how they can work with other people instead of like, I know you're great at this, I'm great at this, so we can make it look like we're both really good at stuff.
Yeah. Lit them up a little bit.
Oh, let me find the thing. It is so funny for people who haven't seen it. This is like my favorite thing ever.
I keep getting distracted. I have a stack of cards beside me and I don't know what's in them.
But Sam, look, it's
Okay.
twins.
Oh my God.
Just our hearts are so full. It's twins.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Their stuff is so funny about drafting both of them. Like, same team, same dream, twice as nice because it's both of them. This one, the copy paste. The fact that also they have the exact same nickname.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like reading the info, it's like Marcus, nickname, Rucker. Player you go back in time to play with, Gretzky, first jersey, Canucks, which makes sense both of them would have the same first jersey for the team. Other sibling who plays at a high level. My twin brother plays with me. Gonna get Liam. Same nickname, same player, same jersey. My twin brother plays with me. And they're wearing the same clothes. Like, look at that. The exact same clothes.
They look like if you gave me both of them, I wouldn't be able to tell you who's who.
I like how they made him do the Spider-Man meme.
I like that one.
That is like one of my favorite things that has happened. No, there's the trend. But yeah, enjoy the twins. I'm very excited to see them.
I'm very excited to just see hockey again.
Yeah, we have 2 months. Think about it. If
2
preseason
months.
starts the 20th, or maybe the 19th, I don't know when it starts for other teams. Training camp starts 2 weeks before preseason, which means if it's not starting like September 1st, it's starting by the 6th at the latest. So literally 2 months and less than a week till hockey is fully back with training camp. Which
Can't wait. I can't wait.
The roster should be coming out within a month. The schedule should drop, honestly, within a week or two, considering
I need the schedule so bad.
It starts, like 2 weeks after preseason ends, and they always drop the schedule 2 weeks after preseason schedule drops.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And it dropped last week. So the schedule should be coming out next week.
Yay.
Based off
I hope
previous
so.
years.
I got some road trips to plan.
I was gonna say, guys, when it comes out and we do an episode on it, have fun because I will be listing every single home game I want to go to and every single away game, if I can, I want to go to.
And between the two of us, it's probably gonna be the whole schedule. So
The entire episode will be dedicated to, so in October, which games are you going to? Cool, I want this one, and you're having that one. November, which ones? Oh, okay, these are mine. December, which ones? Okay, these are mine. Like, for an entire hour, you're going to see us go month by month and be like,
we're gonna do a draft.
Who gets which game?
Oh, That'd be funny. Oh, I'm gonna try to go to as many as I can. I did 14, I want to say, last season.
See,
Which
I
isn't
want a
that bad.
house, and houses are really expensive, so I think I'm cutting down on how many games I go to this season.
That's fair. I just make financially irresponsible decisions a lot, but that's okay.
I think I'm cutting down
That's
though,
okay.
because it's going to be home opener. Obviously, our last home game as well. Like I always do,
Mhm.
first home game, last home game. So I have those two. I have a birthday game, but I don't pay for that because that's a present for my parents because we all go. Bergeron's retirement, unless that's right around my birthday, in which case that goes down to 3. And then we're doing road trips because trying to go to every NHL arena, and we hit the Islanders and Rangers last season. Granted, not against the Bruins, but we still hit them because they played back to back. So we have a list of 5 teams because we each made a list of 5, and it's like, what are your top 5? What are my top 5? We had 3 that overlapped, so then we each picked one from each of our lists that we most wanted to see. And of those 5, based off when they fall, we'll see if we can go to one of those instead.
Nice.
And
I
we
don't even
have
care where I'm going. I'll go
a
anywhere.
See, we have to plan because, like, with the type of jobs we have, you kind of need to know in advance, and they need to be more weekends than weekdays.
Luckily, my boss is very, like, I could tell him, like, I could just text him right now and be like, I can't come in tomorrow, and he'll be like, okay. Like, I'm so lucky
I
with that.
wish.
Like, I went to New York for the game 2 for the Red Sox for playoffs last year, and I texted my boss at like 11 o'clock at night, being like, "Hey, I'm going to New York in the morning for the game," and he's like, "Oh, have
Nice.
fun." But then it's also like, okay, now I'm gonna have no money if I'm not working and going
Yeah.
to games. So
We have Carolina, Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, and Seattle as our 5 teams that if possible. So I'm really hoping when we do like the Toronto trip, we tend to hit Montreal and Ottawa around that time. And I'm like, either be during like a vacation week that one of us has, or as much as I hate it, be a back to back, either a Friday night into a Saturday or a Saturday into a Sunday, so we can drive up, hit a Montreal Ottawa or Montreal Toronto game, or even Toronto Ottawa, and then just drive home.
that'd be perfect.
Because that's the easiest way to kick them out of the way, and typically we do them around the same time.
Yeah,
Seattle
that's
will
smart.
suck because we got to fly for that.
Yeah.
Carolina, you got to fly for it. We're not doing that drive. That's like 16 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to drive to Buffalo at some point.
I've driven through Buffalo because we went to Niagara a few years. It's not a few years ago. It's like 8 years ago now. And we were on the Canadian side, so we had to drive through Buffalo and everything.
What is it, like 7.5? Something like that.
So I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, guys, you gotta hear how far away Buffalo is.
Very important information for everyone listening. New Jersey was good. New Jersey was my first away game.
Nice.
So that was nice. I might try and do the Islanders because they're not that
They're
far away.
fun. We didn't know when we were going for the weekend. We planned that it was their mascot day. So
Oh.
all the mascots were there from other teams as well. They had my biggest surprise was they had the Montreal mascot there. They had Gritty. That's his name for your Utah. Tusky was there.
Tusky?
They had Seattle mascot. Like,
Oh my god. That's
they
crazy.
had the iconic mascots, their own mascots, mascots for a few of the other like teams within them. Obviously not the Rangers. The Montreal one is what surprised me. Cause I'm like, Gritty, whatever. It doesn't even matter where it's from. It's Gritty. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Gritty. need to see Gritty. I want to see him.
Buffalo, please appear.
Buffalo, how far are you? It's gonna be like Buffalo Wild Wings near you.
No, I know that popped up for me too, and I'm like, excuse me. Oh, also, I realized looking at the map to Niagara, we did not drive through Buffalo. We drove right above Buffalo. It's like close enough though that I
Close enough.
count it as a drive-in. I'm like, when you're this far on a map.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the same thing. No one will know.
You know what? For fun, we're gonna say we're going from TD Garden
Yes.
to Buffalo is 7 hours and 12 minutes.
I said
Or
seven,
you can go a
and a
very
half.
different way and take the scenic route through basically all of Connecticut and get there in 9 hours and 13 minutes.
We'll not be doing that, but at least I know it's an option.
I want to see how far from TD Garden to the Lenovo Center for Carolina, how long of a drive that is. That is 11 hours and 14 minutes. I will not be doing that drive. I will fly.
Yeah. I might do a trip with flying. We'll see. I don't know if I told you, I might take a field trip for someone's summer league at either the end of this month or the beginning of August.
Of course you will.
Going to Fort Lauderdale. And guess who's down there too? Andrew Peak!
Where are you going for free agency? Please tell me.
No, I need to know. It's stressing me out. It's stressing me out. It's not stressing anyone else out except for me.
Is there an update? No.
I'm scared.
He is still a remaining free agent. He has no team. He has no home.
What about Franklin?
I will keep Franklin.
We're losing Franklin, not just Peak.
I care about Franklin more. No offense, that dog is freaking adorable.
Oh my god. Yes.
Love that dog.
We're gonna. I'm so ready to see the Andrew Peak, Florida, Andrew Peak, Vegas, Andrew Peak, Toronto. Like, please, just someone.
Or Seattle.
Someone else take him. Someone that's
also,
good.
Real quick, because I feel like this is important to share because I saw it earlier. Speaking of what Seattle has done today with a signing, here are a bunch of different things you can support instead of the St. Louis Blues.
Yes, do not support the St. Louis Blues. Please.
Here we go.
And thank you. There we go. Perfect.
Zoomed in. You don't even have to see the name or image. But here are a bunch of things that you can go to support. I will leave this up for a few minutes because it's important.
Yes.
And it matters, so.
It does. Remove the St. Louis Blues from the NHL and Vegas. We don't need them anymore.
Back down to 30 teams.
Yep. We're all set. Thanks.
31 will be Houston or Austin, whichever one's getting the team, because we're now talking about Texas instead of Quebec.
And
they're probably so pissed.
Oh, yeah.
And
Texas has a lot of sports teams. Right? Because they have 2 baseball teams, hockey, they have football.
Possibly 2 hockey teams in the future.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to Texas and just go to all the places at once. All the baseball, the hockey.
Honestly, yeah. I will too. But I think that's all for free agency from what I've been seeing. I haven't seen any other signings within the last few minutes.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to talk about, Sam?
I don't think so. I think we covered it pretty good for all that there was to cover. I think we did it.
I know. It actually felt like something compared to last year where they did all the trades beforehand and then all the signings. happened right away, even though we knew the signings were going to happen. So we knew there was tampering, but you can't technically prove that there's tampering because they did the trades. We got a proper free agency full of chaos. And I hope you know I work tomorrow, and like 25 things are going to happen tomorrow while I'm at work again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, okay.
So touch
Last
your
year,
account for updates, guys. I will be at work.
last year, 1 year ago was when we lost Cole Koepke and he signed with Winnipeg. I was at work when I found out. I had to be excused from work. I was like I couldn't stop crying about Cole Koepke, and they had to tell me to go home.
Cole Koepke, come home, please. We miss you.
Please come home.
The
But
group
yeah,
chat misses you.
I get very attached to these players. So
It's okay.
yeah, but before this, I was crying about Andrew Peak, but it's okay.
Maybe with the possibility of people being like, get rid of Sean Corelli and trade him for an actual person that can score it. I'm like,
No.
One different roles too. That's my Sean Corelli you're talking about.
Yeah, don't touch him.
Sean Corelli is number one fan right here.
Sean, just stay. He can be like 50 and we'll keep him. I don't care.
Sean Corelli will stay a Boston Bruin.
Yes, lifetime contract for Sean Corelli.
Right now, just hand it to him.
Yep.
Don Sweeney,
we'll give him
job alone.
We'll give him $8 million a year for the rest of his life.
I'd do it.
He deserves it. I'd do it.
Nice.
I'm breaking stuff. Okay.
Don't break stuff.
Oops. Okay. Well, before I break everything in my room, I think that's all for today.
That's all. We will see you guys in 2 weeks as long as life does not get in the way again. Because unfortunately, life got in the way the past 2 times we wanted to record.
Yeah. Yes.
But it's okay. Because life happens. And just wait till the season starts, because then it's every week. So it makes up for having to hear us every single week for an entire hockey season.
Yep.
Off season for us too.
Yes.
But also, before we say everything, one small little thing to anyone who is listening who is up within the East Coast and a bit of the Midwest right now, because there is the one extreme heat wave specifically along the East Coast, but still the extreme heat within the Midwest. Stay safe, stay hydrated, drink water, drink Gatorades, get your electrolytes in, make sure you're eating. Don't overeat, because again, when it gets really warm, sometimes your body won't eat as much as it's used to because you're warm and you're sweating everything. But make sure you stay hydrated, make sure you eat, stay inside, wear sunscreen. If you go outside, don't stay out for way too long. Sam.
I don't wear sunscreen.
Especially if you're in New England with tomorrow also potentially getting over 100 for the first time this summer. Stay safe. And with it being 4th of July weekend that this will extend into, drink responsibly if you are also going to drink this weekend, because that does also affect, what's it called? Not heat resistance, but what's the word?
Tolerance?
Yeah, heat tolerance. Thank you,
Yeah.
that's the word. It will lower that as well, so be careful with that. Make sure you're staying hydrated while you do everything, and just be aware of what's going on and how your body's feeling. But otherwise, have a safe 4th of July weekend. Happy July. Be prepared to be so tired of our account posting a bunch of thank yous and welcomes tomorrow, along with all the trades that will probably be posted tomorrow because it is pretty late tonight. And a book club mentioned as well at some point. But until then, you can find the podcast at Pucks and PP's Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. You can find Boston Sports Entertainment Network at BSEN_617 on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok with an extra underscore in front for _BSEN_617. I'm Liz, and you can find me at Liz__Frazier, and you can find Sam at
Sam0323_20.
And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks with hopefully an actual NHL schedule to go off of with the first day of the regular season. But until then, bye.